What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy JangoMike here. Getting back to the Q&A stuff, a lot of people ask me, hey Mike, why do you do so many covers on your channel? Whether it's like the bass guitar covers or the one-man band fancy covers that I've been doing lately, people ask, why do you do it? Well, it's pretty simple. A couple reasons. First off, because I feel like it. By doing a lot of covers in many styles, I get to kind of show my chops, like what I'm capable of. I'm a session player, like I'm a hired gun. People hire me to play for them. Whether it's like for one night only, for a weekend, for a couple weeks worth of shows, or a tour, a mini tour. Someone got sick, they need to fill in last minute. Hey, can you fly out and fill in on a couple shows for us? Help me write some music. I'm in the studio. Can you help me produce some stuff? Like, I did all that stuff as a session player, from super famous to like nobodies. Hell, I even played for a Vietnamese pop star one time, and that was like some of the funnest stuff I've ever done. Like, I personally like doing the substitute work, because sometimes being in a band, it's a lot more work than just showing up and playing. There's like the whole business aspect. I mean, it's the music business for a reason. There's that, but then just like dealing with these people every day, it's a lot of musicians could be pretty dramatic and egotistical and tough to deal with. I know, like, I started getting away from original music because the last few projects I was in was nothing but drama with these people. I used to have this little joke, but it was like kind of serious too, was I would tell people, yeah, just give me 24 hours, a set list, and I'll be ready to go, you know. Sure, I did original music way back in the day, but I kind of found my place in the music world as more of a behind the scenes guy, or a stage left guy, you know. Like, I'm a session player. People hire me for my bass services, because if you look at my covers, I do all kinds of styles, all kinds of genres, and I'm all over the place, whether it's like rock, metal, jazz, R&B. You know, not everybody in the music business is out there to just be some breakout songwriter who does like their own original music all the time. Like, those people need people to play in their band. So that's where I come in. I'm that guy. I used to play in original bands like back in the day, but honestly, like, maybe it's just me, but it was all just like kind of a negative experience, because most of those bands didn't go anywhere, and the people were just like insufferable, like babies about everything. I always tell people it was like being married to 5 drama queens who hated each other, because like all they did was argue. It was just egos, and it was just a mess. So I kind of fell into the whole session thing. And I used to just joke that, yeah, being a session player is like being in all the cool bands at the same time, without being in all the cool bands at the same time, because you don't have to deal with all the bullshit. You just show up and play your shows, get your check, and call it a day. Or you show up to the recordings, do your session, and then you're out. You don't have to deal with all the bullshit. So that's kind of like where I found myself in the music business. I do consider myself like semi-retired from the music business, and as far as doing session work. I will do some stuff if something comes up, if somebody has like an interesting project that, you know, or like certain people that I would be honored to play for them. If they hit me up to play, I totally would. But as far as like your everyday gigging and grinding stuff, like, I'm mostly done with that. I like being retired. I like being able to fish and do things on my terms now. I'm set financially, so I'm not obligated to the grind anymore. And so I like to live this peaceful, quiet life now. But I do still like working on my YouTube channel, and doing these covers is one way to keep doing that. Another reason why is I play on some really remarkable instruments that are very rare, highly sought after. You're not going to walk into a Guitar Center and see a Carl Thompson bass. So I figured the best I can do, like my civic duty as somebody who owns one of these basses, is to put videos out of them so people could check them out. I'm able to look at like some of the YouTube stats on my channel, and I know that a lot of people find my channel by searching for these basses. So I just kind of feel like it's my responsibility to put content out with these, and what better way to do that than to just do a bunch of covers, right? Another reason too I do covers is it gives me a chance and an excuse to like maintain my chops. I get to flex my video skills, my editing skills, my recording skills, my mixing, mastering skills. All my videos, like, unless otherwise stated, it's all DIY. I do it all myself. Like, I have massive OCD, ADD. I sit here in my studio all day and I'm doing videos, working on music, and then repeat with my fishing stuff. Whether it's like not just the playing, but it's like the recording process of recording, capturing, mixing, mastering, to also like the video capture, which is like, you know, setting up the shots, running the cameras, the lighting, and then editing that, making it match, and then mixing it with the audio, producing a whole video. So like with the bass covers, that's like one process, but with the one-man band fancy covers I do, it's like that for all the instruments, plus like whatever skit I'm doing for the music video as well. You know, like all that stuff is a skill, and if you don't keep doing it, you get rusty and then you're not as good. And I like to just stay on top of it, you know. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much to it. I don't want to make this a whole long crazy video, but I just wanted to answer that question because I do get asked that a lot, so I figured it's about time I address it. And that's why I do so many covers on my channel. Just one, because I feel like it, but two, I want to show as a session player my capabilities. It's kind of like a resume, but also it gives me an excuse to keep up my chops, and I get to play all these songs that I've always wanted to jam on and make it, you know, have something on video to show the world. So that's it. If you dig it, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. Give the YouTube algorithm gods a reason to show my channel to other people. Otherwise, they're just gonna downplay that. So anyways, thanks for watching, and go play some bass. Later.